Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, back with another build video, and today we're going to be going over Deputy Flag for level 65. And guys, this build is insane. So, just like the previous Deputy Flag builds I've made, this build focuses on high damage Jakobs weapons. Anyways, if you want to download the save for yourself, I will link it in the description. That save will be in PC format, so it's only going to work on PC. As for console, I'm sorry guys, there's no way to convert from PC to console at this moment, but maybe in the future we'll get that option. Okay, let's jump into the build. For the build, you want to go for a URAD annoyance on all of your weapons. That is going to be a ridiculous amount of damage active all the time. First up, we have the Maggie. And now, the Maggie's actually really good with this setup. You might have saw in the intro that we were shredding with the Maggie. And yeah, this thing is great for mobbing, but it's not the best for bossing. Funny enough, this thing is not actually the fully buffed version. A couple weeks ago, a hotfix actually broke the damage scaling on it. So now it's actually doing a little less damage than what it should be doing. That means when they fix it, which is going to be hopefully soon, the Maggie's going to be even more insane. Also, I want to point out that you want to focus on multi-pellet weapons. We want to make sure we can get the most out of head count and get our action skill cooldown fast. Up next, the Hellwalker. Last week, this thing got a 315% damage buff. Now it's actually scaled to be one of the strongest weapons in this game. So yeah, this weapon is going to be the focus of your build, so you'll want to use it as much as you can. Thanks to the Hellwalker, there is no more need for a 25 pellet stagecoach. That's right, no more painful farms of trying to get a purple 25 pellet stagecoach. This weapon puts it to shame now. Now we have the Skull Masher. Think of this like the Jakobs version of the Sandhawk Sniper. It puts out ridiculous damage, it can be spammed, it activates Megavore, it activates head count, it activates Leave No Trace. This thing is a beast. So for your longer ranges, you definitely want this. Now, if you don't have DLC, I do recommend using a Monocle. That sniper got a buff recently and is actually pretty good now. I know launchers aren't Jakobs, but you need something for second wind sometimes, so we have ourselves backburners, the Major Kong, Ion Cannon, Nukem, and the Plague Bearer. Just go for any of the meta launchers. Launchers are also going to be a really good thing to break fadeaway, because launchers hitting critical hits is pretty broken. Now we have the Front Loader. You need this for lowering your HP to get your URAD annoyant on your guns. Ideally, find it with action skill and elements on it. The Hunter Seeker, when you throw this, it's going to shoot bullets, and those bullets are going to activate Megavore for automatic critical hits. Because of that, you activate head count for cooldown and Leave No Trace for ammo back. As for this grenade, make sure you get it with the action skill and elements. The Cosmic Stalker. This will be your mobbing class mod. Ideally, roll 2 on Interplanetary Stalker and 3 on Big Game. Big Game is going to boost up your Interplanetary Stalker, and after 3 kills, you're going to have 78% bonus damage. That damage will boost everything. Gun damage, melee damage, jump damage, everything. That is huge. So yeah, Cosmic Stalker is going to be just for mobbing, not for bossing. Now we have the Pearl of Knowledge. This will be a flat 90% damage bonus all the time, and ideally you want to roll mag size on it. As for the secondary, I do recommend weapon reload speed. You're not going to need fire rate because most Jakobs are semi-auto, and because the mag size is usually small, you want to have better reload. Now if you don't have a Pearl of Knowledge, I do recommend a Victory Rush. That is going to be your non-DLC alternative. We have the Lucky 7, and this does beat out the Maggie if you roll the multi-pellet modifier, but that's going to be luck-based, so this weapon's just for fun. I still recommend the Maggie in most situations over this. We have a Clairvoyant Smasher, and again, you want to make sure you're going for multi-pellet, so you do want to have that. This thing is going to be good for mobbing and bossing. As for a non-DLC variant, there's not a whole lot to recommend. The Becca is still pretty sad on Mayhem 10. The Lead Sprinkler is not that great anymore. Rowan's Call, that might honestly be your best bet. Rowan's Call might work for mobbing, but I don't think it's going to work great for bossing. And like I said before, grab your meta launchers, so Major Kong, Ion Cannon, a Backburner, Nukem, Plague Bearer, whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Now, I do have a low-level plumage just for rocket jumping. It's not required, but you can grab it if you want to. And for the non-DLC variant, grab yourself a Ruby's Wrath. The Unseen Threat, this is going to be for mobbing or bossing. It's a really good sniper to chain overkill with, and with that in mind, you can actually one-shot a lot of bosses. Another Front Loader, some more Hunter Seekers, and a Bounty Hunter. Now, the Bounty Hunter is going to be for bossing because you're not going to have many kills in the arena, so if you're taking on Genevieve or Grave Ward or somebody like that, you want to put this on. You have a 3% chance to activate any hunt skills, and that's going to be per pellet, so with multi-pellet weapons, you're going to activate all of your hunt skills extremely fast. A Cutburst Launchpad just for regenerating ammo if I need it, and Snowdrift just for getting around. Alright, that's all the gear, so let's go over the skill tree. Alright, so the focus of our build is going to be fadeaway, but you can use Rack Attack if you want to, or even Gamma Burst. First up, Interplanetary Stalker. You can stack this 3 times by getting kills, and for each stack you're going to get 26% damage. That is a lot. Leave No Trace, when you hit a critical hit, you have a chance for free ammo. Second Intention. Now, normally I don't grab this. It's a pretty small bonus, but thanks to the Cosmic Stalker, it's going to get boosted up. We got to make sure we have all the reload speed because we're going to be using Jakobs. Last thing you want is slow reload speed and end up going down. Hunter's Eye will get bonuses for fighting certain enemies. That will be bonus crit damage on humans, armor damage on robots, and damage reduction on beast. Head count, when we score a critical hit, we have a chance for cooldown. That'll be a big game, more hunter skill duration and effects. The most dangerous game, when we kill a tougher enemy, we get bonuses. All we care about is the gun damage, crit damage, and handling. Remember, Jakobs do have a lot of recoil, such as, the Skull Masher, so having that handling is going to be really nice. Galactic Shadow, more crit damage. Also a small chance enemies don't focus on you. That's going to be nice for our URAD setup because we have no HP. Finally, we have Megavore, and that's going to be an automatic chance for critical hits. And this will synergize with our head count and leave no trace. So we're going to be gaining cooldown and ammo back all the time. As for the pet, you want to go for the Spider Ant Scorcher. Thanks to the Blue Tree Barbaric Yop, we're going to have a 30% bonus to elemental damage. That's huge. Alright, now for the Blue Tree, we have 3 on Persistence Hunter. That's going to give you more gun damage and action skill duration. Now, we got to move down the tree, so 2 points into Ferocity, kind of wasted, but we don't have a choice. Only 1 point in Who Rescued Who. You're going to be doing so much damage that your pet is going to stay at full HP. Only put 1 point here. You don't need 2, you don't need 3, it's a waste. Now we have the combo of Heat Bites and Frenzy, so 1 point Heat Bites to reflect enemy damage back, and because you're reflecting it back, it's going to auto-stack Frenzy. When you have 10 stacks, you're going to have a 40% damage bonus on all sources of damage. Psycho Head on the Stick just for your pet getting around faster, and that's going to be good for distracting the enemies, and also with your Lick the Wounds, that is going to allow your pet to get back to you faster to revive you. We already have all of our damage skills that we need here, so to move down the tree, we need 2 points here. That's going to allow you to take a little less damage. Barbaric Yop for pet bonuses, and earlier I said to grab Spider Ant Scorcher. I meant to say, grab the Great Horn Skag. You will get more damage out of this. Yeah, I forgot we're doing a Jakobs build, so we're not using elemental weapons. That's my fault. Finally, for the Blue Tree, we have Pack Tactics. You will get a flat 21% damage bonus. That applies for every source of damage too. For Green Tree, you might notice we don't have our power inside, and that's because we're doing the URAD setup, which means we're going to be low HP with the front loader, so you would never get a full bonus from this. When using a URAD setup, you get more damage out of Orange and Blue Tree. When you're not using a URAD setup, you get more out of Orange and Green Tree. First up, you have Furious Attack. When you shoot the enemy, you get a stack, and that will stack 10 times. With that, you get bonus gun damage, handling, and pet damage. Eager to Impress, when you get a kill, you get cooldown, and we don't care about health regen, we're doing a URAD setup. Fire rate's not going to matter on a Jakobs, it's semi-auto, and attack command, nobody cares. So the points are better spent here to get your fadeaway back faster. And finally, Lick the Wounds in case you go down. You are using a URAD setup, so your HP is going to be low, so going down can happen. But the main reason we went all the way down here is to get our Not My Circus. After ending fadeaway, your pet's going to taunt. That will make all the enemies focus on your pet and not you. That's going to be great because you are squishy with your URAD setup. Now, you can use Gorillas in the Mist if you want to, but I don't recommend it. This combo by itself is already going to be really good. And with fadeaway hitting automatic critical hits, you're going to activate your Second Intention Good, your Leave No Trace, all of your crit skills, Hunter's Eye, Most Dangerous Game, Galactic Shadow, so many crit skills. So fadeaway is going to give you the most raw damage as well as keeping the aggro off you. Alright, we're on Mayhem 10, here's the modifiers I have. And we're on Athena, so we're going to be doing our Radiation and Fire action skill end. So Maggie, Hellwalker, Skullmasher, and Backburner. And I'm going to say right now, Athena's is about to get shredded. Let's get the barrels first. So fade away, one shot. And now that we have 3 stacks of Interplanetary Stalker, there's a one shot. Yeah, you can see the point. This build is pretty ridiculous. And then you have your Maggie. And a Maggie still shreds, guys. People say it doesn't work anymore, but it does. You just got to build around it. Now, Skullmasher is going to be complete overkill for the mobs, but you can see here we can 1-2 shot them. It's not that hard. Skullmasher is usually for long range or if you want to boss with it. And yeah, you can see like we're taking no damage, guys. The enemies are all focused on my pets. So when using a URAD setup, enemies just don't care about me at all. This poor map. I feel really bad. So as you can see for mobbing, this is complete overkill and way too good. So let's take on a boss. Now for Tron, he does resist fire, but the Hellwalker is so strong, and when combining it with the action skill and elements, you can actually get so much out of it. And also 1v1, so you want to put on the Bounty Hunter. We don't have kill skills. So put that on, fade away, start spamming away, and you can see he's just melting. The poor boss. Alright, now for that one shot you saw in the intro, so we need our Unseen Threat, and we're going to stack the Cosmic Stalker with our 3 kills. So there's 1, and 2, And let's get to our final shot and fadeaway. There we go. And unseen threat. Hop down. Boop, you're dead. And there you have it. We're going to break our fadeaway using the back burner for massive damage. So fadeaway. One shot, two shots, swap, back burner, and spam away. And yeah, you can see the back burner hitting automatic critical hits. With the fadeaway is going to be massive damage. I think you guys get the point now. This build is very strong and a lot of fun. So go ahead and try out the build for yourself. I will link it down in the description. And again, that build is going to be in PC format, so do keep that in mind. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be awesome. And if you guys really enjoyed it, be sure to sub. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all later. Peace out.